Yeah, go with the flu game. It's your flu game. Let's go.
Yeah.
Bienvenuti.
What's good? Are we live? We live?
I think
Yes,
so.
sir.
Chuck, we live? Cool,
Let
cool.
let me ship this link out real quick.
Yeah, tweet the link so we can get these viewers in here. I know AK47_80.
The legend. When he comes in, he's always just got the greatest goddamn comments.
Funny as shit.
All right. Let me get this link out. Hey. This is great. Look, did you see this tweet that LeBron and MJ's tequila companies are both up for the same award? Again, they're going against each other.
Let's talk about it. Look, we don't care about the playoffs. Lakers aren't in it. Let's talk about more important shit.
On, dog.
I mean, it was a 47 from Ja, whoop-de-doo. Let's talk about tequila.
Whoop-de-doo. 47, whoop-de-doo to 47?
I'm just kidding. John Morant. P. Morant, if you're watching the show, I apologize. Your son is out here really getting it. I love the twisties. The skinny leg.
The only thing that this win's gonna do is the Memphis Grizzlies gonna do to the Warriors is make them tired, so the Suns will beat their ass in the next series. I think they have no chance of hell. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm happy they got a dub off. You know, I mean, this will make the series more fun. But I don't think, bro, the Warriors are too good.
I was going to say, Fogey in the chat said Lakers fans would go live for a Warriors loss. He knows. They know.
Big facts.
The fans know. All right. Do you guys you got anything you want to say? Because I think your general point with the Warriors, this Warriors-Grizzlies series is the number of body blows that either team is going to sustain by the end of this. They're just going to get just rolled by the Suns. So.
What about Dillon Brooks? No less than 3 minutes in the game. Now, we talked about Draymond's. We saw the definitive Draymond angle that, all right, I know he was on TNT and whatever, and we're making jokes about it, but he deserved that flagrant too. But Dillon
You think
Brooks,
so?
Yeah, there's an angle where you see him smack the dude in the face. You can't go to the head. Like, Jokic got booted out of the playoffs last year for similar shit. It wasn't even that bad. But you went to the dome, then yank. But Dillon Brooks need a flagrant 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 minutes in, he need to break some bread. He kind of looks like Prince. I don't know what to say.
Bro, like that. I think Kerr said it was dirty. I don't know if it was dirty, but bro, it was definitely unnecessary. You know what I mean? I think that's the only thing they have is to be bullies. Is to try to beat up the Warriors. The Warriors are, more skilled.
No one's taking that approach with them. In all these years, they've been too quick to just off the trigger, just shoot that shit. You can't get your hands on them. I don't think it was dirty until GP2 hurt his elbow. When a guy gets hurt, then it kind of feels more dirty, especially when it's a flagrant 2. So that's where I kind of sat with it. Was like, it didn't seem dirty until the guy's like out for the rest of the game. I hope he's back because I really was excited to watch him. Like, bro, think about the chaos of if the Warriors make that next round of Gary Payton II going against CP, and we already saw
that injury looked ugly too, bro. But as far as dirty, I just think it was a hard foul, just making sure that man got no buckets. You know what I'm saying? No
Grill
easy
shot,
buckets.
There's ways to foul dudes. That was a grill shot, whether it was deliberate intentional or not. It's kind of like one of those bang plays in football. You may not be going for the head, but you're going full speed trying to catch a guy. And it's like we had Shump on the show yesterday, and just like he said, sometimes you're just in a full sprint trying to make that play, but the tape don't lie. We have a review system in place. It looked bad. Once you get to the reviews, it looked pretty deliberate. Like, there's a way to foul dudes where you're chopping the arms, doing things to let them know you're there, and then there's shots to the dome, which the NBA's not going to tolerate.
I mean,
okay, go
ahead. Like, deliberate.
I want to say deliberate, not deliberate. That's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is, you're running full speed at a dude, and you come down and chop, and you get the dome. The ref's going
not a responsible way to play basketball, my G. You know what I'm saying?
It's
and
like
Gary Payton gets up. You feel me? Right?
Being a football player, Fogey said Dillon Brooks had the Marshawn Lynch mindset. MKE says best big three since the 2012 Miami Heat. MKE, appreciate you as always.
So news just came down from Kendra Andrews. Gary Payton II has a fractured left elbow. We'll have an MRI tomorrow. So he looks like he might.
Elbow. It's basketball. The elbow is. Last time I checked, very important to all elements.
It's his right elbow too, right? It's his shooting arm, correct?
Fracture left elbow.
Oh, okay.
He'll have an MRI tomorrow, but yeah, it looks like he won't be missing some significant time. if
Joe,
not the rest of this postseason.
What if he plays the very next game with like one of those JJ Watt braces? You know what I mean? One of the big plastic ones that goes like all the way up the arm.
He's stunned like his daddy.
All right, this is a good transition right here. I'll just go through this very quickly. Kieran says, my Mavs are going to lose, man. So I want to ask you, how much do you two care about the Mavs-Sun series?
Zero. Can you care less than zero? Is that, you know what I mean? I don't want to watch a second of that fucking series. They have no chance.
What would you be doing instead of watching that series? I should ask either of you guys.
I mean, for
Golf.
me, high, probably just getting high at home, you know?
Yeah.
Hitting balls into the net, no draws. You feel me? That's the whole vibe.
I'll be home trying to save America from overturning Roe v. Wade.
Jesus Christ, bro.
But
what are they doing? We ain't got to talk about that, though.
Yeah, but the quote a Karen character, I don't give 2 dog nipples in a dick. And I love Luka, but it's just like, honestly, the shock value of not having LeBron tweeting like a regular human is wearing on us. Great analysis, great perspective. But we need to see LeBron in the playoffs. So it's unfortunate. But hey, if the I don't know. No,
very quick on the LeBron note, the soccer team LeBron owns is going to another Champions League final, most important tournament in the entire world. And I got a feeling May 28th, LeBron will be there. So in Paris.
He said he was. He said he was.
Sure.
He's like,
be. That's awesome.
Paris. You feel me? So.
With the best tequila on the market in his hand.
I know. I hope he beats that. I hope he beats the MJ tequila. All right.
We need it.
What do you guys want to do next? But all right, let's just go through Bucks Celtics very quickly. So Bucks Celtics game 2 series is now tied 1-1. Jaylen Brown went crazy, 30 piece. Jason Tatum 29. Grant Williams 21. What's the kind of big takeaway from this game? More of a series than maybe we thought it would be. Boston and they're a fucking great well-coached team. They were going to adjust. So what do you guys think going off that one?
I think we need the Lakers in the playoffs.
This man don't give a fuck.
This should be boring. Whatever.
Man, that shit was fun. I had fun watching that game, bro. It's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. It's hard to win basketball games when all you're doing is shooting threes. You know what I mean? Like you can get very little at the cup. It's hard to win basketball games like that. But I mean, you can't contain Giannis's athleticism. But you can contain that bully he got. You know what I'm saying? So I think Grant Williams is good at that. Taking those charges, throwing his shots back. You know what I mean? So
here's somebody I want to talk about that I'm starting to get insulted by. I think the discussion in NBA Twitter circles has been, does Giannis have a bag or not? Giannis is a 7-foot African by way of Greece.
Nigerian.
For 7-footers, he has a significant enough bag. We can't compare everybody's bags to Kevin Durant. That is egregious, and it's not going to get you anywhere. KD's bag is elite, supreme. There's nothing else like it. There's no need to compare KD versus Giannis. Like I said in a tweet, Giannis may not have the check bag, but he's got the carry-on, and if you fold your clothes correctly, if you fold them jeans up, Zach, you can get about 2 to 3 days worth of clothes in that carry-on. You're not getting the full week that you can get in a check bag, but he's got the carry-on. I mean, I see him at the top of the key or on the three-point line extended, going through the legs, whoop, 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 trying to get to the cup. That's more than just not having a bag. We've seen 7-footers in our life before, and I've seen tons of them. They can't do none of that shit. Back to the basket, give me a jump hook, give me the semi-Kareem sky hook. But Giannis has some semblance of a bag. It's not a phenomenal bag. It's not Dolce & Gabbana. It's not Coach. You might be able to get it at the sauce and swap meet, but it is a bag nonetheless.
Giannis ain't got to do shit but be Giannis, dog. You know what I mean? Everybody's saying he needs a 3, all that stuff. That shit makes him impossible to guard. The dude is already the best. He was the best basketball player in the world before he could shoot threes. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't really have to do anything but be himself. You know, like you said, he's a 7-footer that moves like a guard. The fuck? You know, I think even Shump said this, like, his feet shouldn't be feeding like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
his feet are feeding.
His feet are feeding at 7 foot, my G. Like, dog, you know.
He may wash his hands before he goes in your fridge, but that's just because he doesn't know any better. He wants to be polite.
But he's still in your fucking fridge. He in your house, in your fridge, in your kitchen, G.
Hand scratching nuts in the fridge, in the French fry.
No draws with your Lakers shorts on, my boy. You feel me?
That was my favorite part of that interview, was him going through that analogy of guys that will show up at your house and just take, oh, is that a Sprite? Let me get some of that.
And he had to call back. He kept calling it back. You know what I'm saying? He got some, you know.
Phenomenal. He's a phenomenal talent.
Phenomenal.
As a grown man, would you ever? What would it take? What would the situation take for you as a grown man to wear another man's underwear? I don't care if they're freshly washed.
Where
Or
are
you
we
just free
going?
balling? I'm just asking.
Yeah.
As a grown
What would
man,
it take you,
another
Zach?
man's
What would it take? I want to see where Zach goes with this.
Because growing up, growing up, we went to the beach a lot, right? I grew up close to the beach.
You wore somebody else's underwear, G? You about to tell me this right now?
People would always be like, just borrow my swimsuit. No. I'm not borrowing your fucking swimsuit. That's the same as boxers. Too
For
close.
borrow a swimsuit. I'd borrow a swimsuit.
Swimsuit for pool, not swimsuit for ocean. Chlorine is killing all the dick
All the extras.
All right.
The leftover PP drizzle.
Jesus Christ.
Y'all pee in the pool. Okay. Y'all peed in the pool.
Yeah, I peed in the pool like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. But we ain't got to talk about it.
Why would I get out?
I'm not proud of it.
I'm making it warmer. Why would I get out?
I'm just gonna tell you guys something. I was at Coachella. I was looking at the NFL draft. I saw this big crowd shot at the NFL draft, but what I didn't see was porta potties. So goddamn well, people were peeing in bottles, peeing on the ground. It's a natural thing, especially when you're lit, turned up. Like, people pee in random places, and y'all got to stop that shit. That's why when I'm at Coachella, I'm near a porta potty, Zach.
Did I ever tell you guys the story? I saw they did Made in America, the Jay-Z festival. It's in Philadelphia, I think. They did it in
Philly.
LA.
I went to the first one.
I was
They
in
did it
LA.
in LA one year.
It was a beautiful time.
And they only did it 1 year. They ran out of water, famously. We were piled up way close trying to see Kanye West. John Mayer performs, then Kanye. And we're waiting. The lights go dark. Kanye's about to come out. My buddy's peeing in a bottle, and it goes dark because they're killing it to smoke. My buddy pisses all over some random guy's leg.
No way.
The guy turns and he goes, "Are you fucking serious?" Cocks back. His friend and his girl grab him and drag him into the crowd further away from us. No idea where he went. Whole rest of the show, I couldn't focus on Kanye performing because I was like, he's gonna run up and just buck on all of us.
Sneak one of y'all.
Yeah. And rightfully so. I remember
he had to punch the dude. He had to punch him. If you get peed on, the fuck you mean?
I remember standing there being like, whatever happens to you, you deserve. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Your friend was a lot like John Moran in Game 2, peeing on leg.
47 of them
this
things.
territory. This is my territory now.
That was nasty.
That made it a phenomenal time. Ample porta potties. Kendrick and TDE killed it. Kanye before he lost his mind. It was a beautiful time. The city never did it again.
Y'all think Ja can get him another one?
Maybe. I mean, look at how helpful it is that Ja has pieces around him. Luka doesn't have guys like this.
I mean, they didn't. I mean, nobody really did nothing though. You look at that stat sheet.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
someone want to tell Desmond Bain there's a playoff series going on?
Right.
Guy had 5
Bro, they're switching
9
everything.
points.
They're switching everything. He can't get open. Jaren Jackson, I think he was like 3 for 11 or something tonight. Yeah, he dropped 30 last. I told you. I said that drop off gonna be crazy. You know, I love Jaren. He let that thing go so quick, right from his neck. Right off his chest, you feel me? Both hands, you know what I mean? I still love him. I still love Jaren.
What are T. Morant and Del Curry doing tonight on Beale Street?
They in them streets. I think T. Morant definitely in them streets.
Let's go.
He got that energy, dog. T. Morant, bro. He gonna be cool forever. You feel me?
Yeah. All right. Here's something I think we can get everyone here, not get behind necessarily, but that we will all be eager to talk about. Reportedly, the Los Angeles Lakers have tapped Phil Jackson to help the organization find a head coach. Good thing or bad thing? You want me to go first on this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
As long as it's not Doc Rivers or Kurt Rambis, it's good by me. I don't care.
But who's out there though? Who's out there? I'm wondering who's out there. I don't want Doc. Definitely not Kurt. He's coached like 40 games.
Right here to the camera.
Okay.
Mike Krzyzewski.
Bro, are you serious?
Coach K, janky back, Grayson Allen looking ass out of here. Ted Cruz, Grayson Allen. Look, the great option would be Darvin Ham. I just don't feel like, I know Clutch and LeBron are apparently not going to be involved in this decision-making process, which really doesn't make any sense because they definitely
they said that.
That's the reports. They served up Ty Lue on a golden platter. Did not want to do it. They're blaming him for Westbrook, not blaming him for this 2020 NBA championship, the hardest championship in NBA history, mind you. But I don't know. We had Shump on the show, asked him, are the Lakers cooked? Would LeBron be able to come back? I just don't know. LeBron, I love you. And if you're out there somewhere drinking that Lobos and you haven't been watching the show, it's time, bro. Just go to the Warriors. It's time.
This time? It's time. Go to the Warriors?
Just force your way to the Warriors.
He gonna play with a vet minimum? You gonna get him
Wiggins
there
again. Do Wiggins dirty one more time. Take the vet minimum, whatever it is. Get that championship. Because the Lakers have failed you. They're not gonna. I mean, who are they gonna bring in? Quinn Snyder? Like
You gonna have him on the David West deal? You gonna have him on that Dave West deal? That's what you want?
Quinn Snyder around that white horse in LA is very questionable. Them nostrils are gonna be just going to town.
That white horse. That's what you
Yeehaw.
want.
Motherfucking Hall.
Oh, that
Marching powder.
Now, what is the chat saying?
Magic
We cannot see
powder.
him. Twitter got rid of the StreamYard feature where we can see your guys' comments.
We got some good ones on YouTube though. Let's see. God, here we go. Sorry. Someone said Jaren Jackson shoots like he did in first grade. That was AK. Shout out to AK for that. That was one of the worst 3-point.
AK, you be ready for this show, and I appreciate it.
Bro, tapped in.
Always. Anyone see Klay Thompson? Was he there tonight? He played decent defense, but yeah. Jaren Jackson Jr. definitely holds his breath when he shoots.
He shoots like he's bench pressing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, no, for sure he does.
he shoots like he's shooting a medicine ball, bro. You know what I mean? He shoots like the ball is 12 pounds, dog. You feel me?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Who else? What else we got? AK said Phil's gonna hire Tex Winter. I think Tex Winter's dead. I'm pretty sure Tex
Hold on,
Winter's
let's
dead.
confirm. Let's confirm.
That makes it funny.
I know.
That makes it funnier, G.
I know.
Tex Winter and Bob Cousy.
Shout out to Andrew Taylor. He said they should hire Muss.
Yeah, Tex Winter died like 4 years ago, Chief.
That's what I thought. Because Tex Winter invented the triangle, and that was like a big deal when he died.
He probably stole it from a black man. Let's just be real. Like
what if Phil pulled up? What if Phil, not nominated himself? How we feeling about that?
Phil lost that fastball a long time ago. All right?
The game's so different. The game's so different.
And as someone who, I genuinely appreciate what Phil did with those amazing teams. The Mike and Pippen teams, the Shaq and Kobe, the Kobe and Powell teams. Don't come back. Because everyone will just be like, it was those guys. You didn't do shit. Your legacy doesn't need this. Don't even be involved in the coaching search. Don't
Phil and Bron have beef though?
Yeah, because
they're not having Bron and Clutch be involved in it, but now they're choosing Phil.
I think you know what it is.
You know what time it is. That ain't sweet.
No, but are either of you caught up on Winning Time?
No, I haven't watched the last episode.
I honestly would highly recommend keep going because the way they've done stuff with Jerry West when he really did.
I saw the conversation with Magic. I saw the one before the last one. So
but tap back in because it'll help you kind of understand exactly why Genie's still so attached to Phil making decisions and stuff because the glory days. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. I got
to just say one thing. Yep. In honor of Tex Winter, I had to Google really quick. Tex Winter's first real name is Maurice, so I got to show him love. Did not know
That's
that. Maurice Winter, he has swag, embraced by the African community. To go play for Tex, honorary.
He was the black dude he stole the triangle from.
In memoriam.
Maurice Winter is a black ass name, G.
What if he was just passing as white this whole time so he could institute an offense that could change the game? This might be a revolution.
Legendary.
I'm going to do some deeper digging. We'll be back with another show, and we're going to find out the truth. But Maurice Winter sounds a lot better than Tex. I'm going to be real.
He might be the only white Maurice on the planet, G.
He could go by Mo Winter for short.
Mo Winter.
Fire.
Winter is awesome, dude.
Tex Winter got at least 3 courtesy N-words in his life.
You be giving them N-words out, bro. I can't do it.
I give them so they can say it so I can punch them. Just to see if they'll take it.
Oh my.
This is it. Oh, you can have this N-word.
You throwing a lob to yourself. You throwing him off the glass, G. You feel me?
All right, Doc Rivers has said that Joel Embiid is, quote, feeling a lot better, as Doc has prayed to his God that he would. Game 3, Joel is a possibility. The spotlight is on James Harden once again. Game 1, he had 16 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 turnovers. Do you believe James Harden is past his prime?
Do we believe he's washed? That's what you're asking?
Calling James Harden washed.
James Harden. is washed.
No.
I think bro.
Here's
I think
where
James
I
Harden's trying to get another contract.
Well, he already supposed to have signed his extension, and he and his agent fucked it up. Remember?
He's trying to. So now he's
What happened?
So, and I could be wrong, and if someone in the chat wants to correct this, please do. But I believe it was part of a sign-in trade, or was it he got traded with the understanding that he would sign an extension because he was going to be a free agent this year, and that his agent didn't file the paperwork in time, and the window closed, so the extension would need to go in at the end of the season. So he's technically, I believe, allowed to be a free agent at the end of the season. I could be wrong, but
So here's the important thing: if this situation is as you described it, then James does not want to get hurt, so he can get that bag. I think it's very, very reasonable to say because he knows
Where
he's
would
getting
he
that extension.
go? Where would he go?
I mean, the Lakers need somebody on a vet minimum.
He's gonna leave Daryl Morey. Daryl Morey loves him like a child, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they let that man do whatever the fuck he wants. You feel me? Like, dog, I don't know if you would want to leave Daryl. I think I don't know, man. He's not looking anything like the James pre-Nets. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And he's in Miami right now, so that's not gonna help.
that's not gonna help, bro. You know them late nights in the studio with Lil Baby beating his ass right now, bro. You need to tighten up. You know what I'm saying?
The Shake Club, you know, that's
Hey, man.
gonna eat a lot of time. But
Even his handles ain't looking quite the same. His handle, bro, he's shooting jumpers, and I'm like, bro, I told you, I was like, me and Zach were talking, I'm like, this motherfucker look like Eric Snow out here, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Eric Snow,
bro, 16 by 16. What was his stat shit? That was an Eric Snow ass stat line. I mean, I think Eric gave him like 8 points instead, but.
Eric Snow slander? Damn. This is
Eric Snow was the most run-of-the-mill point guard ever, bro.
Yeah,
decent defense, right? Decent
career.
defender, but he just he couldn't pass exceptionally well, couldn't handle the ball exceptionally well, couldn't shoot exceptionally well. He just entered the offense, give the ball to Allen Iverson, and go back on the defensive end.
Eric Snow somewhere eating pork rinds right now, minding his business. Catching,
Good for him.
He catching strays. Wow.
I wish him the best. But I saw him playing with Iverson. He ain't do a motherfucking thing in that motherfucking series, dog.
Can we just take a moment? I was in Memphis this past week. AI is still one of the most legendary human beings. I think 46 years old, still swag, sweatpants with the socks, sweatpants tucked into the socks, matching fit. His outfit game is the most like, Kobe shirt with the Lakers hat. Charles Barkley shirt with the Sixers. The way he matches outfits at a formal event, banquet for the Iverson Classic. Everybody else suit and ties. Iverson white T-shirt, Yankees cap. Don't tell me
still think
shit.
it's 2001, but I love that.
Yeah.
I love
Martin
that.
Luther
Stay
King
being
Museum.
you.
At the Lorraine Hotel.
And Lorraine?
At the Lorraine Hotel, white T-shirt.
Hey,
Now, Martin Luther King's like, you can't even say shit because this man has swag.
right.
He dreamed of that crossover.
Love to see it. Still an icon.
But can we take a second, just give a little bit of love to Joel Embiid for keeping his ass at home. Nobody wanted to see you on the bench, rocking fits, get treatment, get that janky eye fixed.
Joel want to play. Joel want to
That's
play.
what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, I wonder, like, can he even? I know with the nose they have that face mask. What do they do for that orbital bone? Like, is he's gonna be wearing the goggles?
They have a mask. It's
okay.
It'll be like I hope he does the black mask. I don't think they can anymore.
Who said they can't?
I swear I read something that like LeBron was the last guy or whoever it was in that run. They're like the league said it has to be clear.
Remember when they outlawed like those like Mr. Miyagi headbands?
Yes.
Why
Those
would that?
Sick.
They were so fun. Like that was such a weird decision. And like taking away the black mask, why would you do that, bro? That adds
I'm throwing the
allure.
race card down. I'm throwing the race card down on that one.
Right.
That's racist.
Gotta be. It
only
always
makes
makes
a white
sense.
mask. They wouldn't say shit.
This
should be
man
skin
here.
matching. You should
Stupid
have a
mask.
matching color of your skin.
Fucking
So it's like a
Phantom of the
regular face.
Opera ass. White mask. Looking insane. All right, very quickly to shore this up. So James Harden, the paperwork was filed, but they did not file it in time for the opt-in. But he can still opt in again this summer. That opt-in is worth $47.36 million.
Bro.
So I assume playing like this, he ain't gonna just go for a
You ain't getting that type of money anywhere else today. You know what I'm saying?
No one's giving him that.
I wish my black ass could opt in for 47. Like, is that a question? Like, no, I'm good. I don't want that 47.
Yeah, that's
Give me my fucking
People always trip when people get money and fall off. I'm like, I would love to get the bread and fall. Falling off is the fucking goal. I just want enough money so I can fall the fuck off. You know what I mean? That is, I would love that, G. Give me that money so I can fall the fuck off and, you know what I'm saying, not have to care ever again. That's the goal.
I would
That's
love
crazy.
for faceless trolls to call me washed. I would love that moment. Clown
Right,
me,
please.
no L's, ratio me. I'm a ratio that ass straight to the bank and ratio this new Ferrari down the street.
He fell off. Thank you. I definitely did. I have fall off money, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You
know. The Mediterranean.
right. You feel me?
People be hitting my tweets with shit like, who laughs at this? People that write checks.
Right. Fell off right into that PJ, baby. Holler at you later. Enjoy the projects, my guy.
The projects is that way.
Right.
What are you guys talking about?
You know what I'm saying? I'm on the tarmac, buddy. You feel me?
I said I'm like 8 bags away from flying a private jet for the first time in my life.
Really? I flew private once. I didn't have the jet though. It wasn't a jet. You know what I mean? It was moving a little bit too much for me. I'm like, yo, Southwest me. I'm a basic bitch.
Yeah, that's my
put me on Southwest, baby.
I need a big body. Don't give me no little body jet.
Right. If you're gonna put me on a jet, put me on a jet. That private joint, put me on Southwest row 12. We good, man. Give me my free 2 bags.
I need the boo-boo in an official bathroom. I don't need like the little lift the thing up.
Bro, I want to be shitting in the motherfucker like this. I feel like it's a bus with wings. That's what it felt like. I'm like, damn, bro. What the fuck? Is this Greyhound? Shit.
Oh my god.
No, man. I need the big boy.
All right. Somewhat Fogey, I believe it was, in the chat suggested the following trade. James Harden opts in. They trade him to Utah for Gobert or Mitchell. And then everyone in the chat is James Harden would kill himself if he had to go live in Utah.
Bro.
James Harden would hate Utah more than I think any other individual I know.
James Harden would run for governor.
My homie Mike Gardabasio said they were driving through Utah and his dad was pulled over for smoking a cigarette. I just talked to Vernon Maxwell. We had an interview with Vernon Maxwell. Vernon said he went to the gas station. They ain't got no beer. They didn't even have soda. They couldn't drink soda. You couldn't drink Pepsi in Utah. Pulled over for smoking a cigarette? We don't do that here, Bubba. Well, this is Harden, I don't need to be here.
James Harden goes to Utah. He has enough money to start a propaganda campaign, run for governor, repeal all those laws, let motherfuckers get turned up, get some titty shaking and ass wiggling in the Utah vicinity.
Ass wiggling.
Salt Lake City will turn into Salt Lake Titty. Let's do it.
Now, he'd be legendary if he did that. You know what I mean? We can get all the playoff performances. He pulled that off.
We don't need all this shit.
I mean, that's what Vince did to Toronto. That shit was stale as hell until Vince came out there, got bottle service and all that. Vince changed the culture.
Vince was like, yo, you know you can overcharge for these bottles, right? You just got to put a table right here. And that was
not Toronto popping. Not Toronto fun as hell. Shit.
Vince taught them how to not do that whole Canadian kindness thing. He's like, no, at the club, throw that shit out. You charge them as much as you fucking can.
Put a table right here, put a bottle, you can charge 10 times as much.
I think James Harden, if he gets traded to the Utah Jazz, is calling Ben Simmons and saying, so what was that back ailment again? What was the back thing you were telling them? Take that $47 million and go at the end of the year somewhere else. But, bro, when we had to play in Utah, it was brutal. All right, last thing on the sheet. Here you go. This is update Chuck threw in. God bless Chuck for this, the legend. This is from Steve Kerr in the post-game press conference. Quote, there's a code that fellow players follow. Dillon Brooks broke the code. Steve Kerr on the dirty foul on GP2.
Maybe, okay, dude, the guy was in the air. I wouldn't have fouled him in that position. Yes, I get that. That's some shit a football player does that doesn't actually play basketball. Is that or that's jail ball too? I knew
it's springtime.
They were playing jail ball.
Energy.
You know what I'm saying? And they just you don't. So I do understand that. It did seem like he was off balance and he was just trying to foul him so he didn't get a bucket. But yeah, G, I mean, you hitting him in the air like that. I get that. And he caught it in the middle of the game. He said that was a dirty play, but I didn't necessarily believe it. But I mean, that's from that standpoint, I guess it does make sense.
He's missing a game.
I'm looking at this roster.
Yeah,
right
what
now.
were you saying, Joe? What were you saying, Joe?
Sorry, Joe.
Game 3, he's out. Dillon Brooks is gonna miss game 3. It's gonna be tough. It might be over, but it's sad because the
I mean, it was already over. Let's keep it in the stack, though. It was already
over. The Grizzlies are gonna get their cheeks clapped in Memphis, and we're gonna talk about Memphis at some point because Memphis as a city needs to do better. You know,
why? I like Memphis.
My first
Stacks Museum.
See, I didn't go to Stacks Museum.
You fucked up. You feel me?
Hotel. Literally, Martin Luther King was slain here, and now you're selling T-shirts,
bro.
I just don't know how to
come up, man. Get your people, Zach. Get your people. They're making money.
There's like a club like 2 blocks down the street where they're getting way too turned. There's just too much going on.
I'll text them. I'll get them to move.
Bill Street is like a janky bourbon street with like way more voodoo and demonry.
You went to BB King's though. Like I said, that's like going to Chili's. That's a Chili's of barbecue. That's the Applebee's. You know what I mean?
I went to BB King's. Went to Rendezvous. We went to.
You got to go to Pig. You got to go to this place called Pig.
I didn't know that. But the macaroni and cheese was ass. Collectively, every macaroni and cheese terrible.
Bro, who made the macaroni and cheese?
Soupy.
Who made the macaroni? You know who made the macaroni and cheese, and you don't eat that macaroni and cheese.
I'm on BB King Boulevard.
Play the rainbow music for some. Ding 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 ding. Bro, you don't eat that macaroni and cheese, dog. You know what time it is. Come on, bro. You broke the code, Joe. You broke the code, Joe.
I'm in Memphis. I'm expecting macaroni and cheese to be fire.
Bro, regardless, you know what time it is, man.
Motherfucker, put water in that shit.
Oh man, that was Velveeta. That was Velveeta shells and cheese. God damn, bro. They played you.
I think in the next game that Dillon Brooks plays, the way that he's saying he broke the code, he sounds like a mob boss, and they're gonna send Moses Moody, his ass
somebody out the bench.
Bring Wiseman back for one game. Wiseman go in there, you know what to do.
Wiseman gonna hurt himself trying to hurt Dillon Brooks. Shit, he need to sit his ass down and just get healthy.
Explodes into dust.
Poof. God damn. They gotta sweep his ass off the court. Hell no.
Oh Lord. If they hit that pick, do you know how scary this Warriors team would be right now? If like Wiseman was even playing 10 minutes a game, like that affects Jaren Jackson. I mean, if they take LaMelo, like that is a scary. Anyway,
the way LaMelo would have developed would have been fire, but LaMelo's right where LaMelo needs to be. Yeah, he needs to be playing fun basketball, not necessarily smart basketball at all times. You know what I mean? Like,
we probably also never get the Jordan Poole experience because they'll trade. I mean,
Jordan might be out the league. Remember you were saying at one point they were saying he might not be in the league if he didn't make some changes.
100%.
And so he might, but yeah, Jordan Poole, God,
he's awesome.
Beautiful to watch.
All right. Last thing here, the crowd at the end of the Suns Mavs game was chanting "Suns in 4, Suns in 4." Can we agree that we just hope the Suns that one ends in 4 because I don't need some more of those games.
Suns
don't waste anybody's time.
We ain't watching that shit.
Right, we ain't watching. Right, don't waste anybody's time, man. Let's move on.
But I will watch Suns Warriors and enjoy it.
Oh, for sure, that'll be fun. They're gonna get cooked though. Like I said, Memphis just gonna have them boys tired. They might drag it out to 6. I don't think they have a chance in hell to beat these Warriors. Warriors play too smart, but they will tire them boys out, and the Suns probably gonna take full advantage.
All right, last thing before I send you gentlemen to enjoy the rest of your evenings. Tyler Herro winning 6th Man of the Year. Your thoughts? Anything?
Fully deserved.
Yeah,
honorary black man. Honorary.
that second year he took a big hit. You know what I'm saying? And coming back playing the way he is, shooting the ball at the clip he is. I think he's almost like 48% from the field, 40% from 3, averaging like 22 per game. Oh, that's 6th Man of the Year for sure. On a team that's best in the East, get that shit to him. He earned it.
Can't swim. We gotta start calling him Tyrone.
I mean,
he hooped like a Tyrone. You feel me?
Drew Hanlon. Drew Hanlon works with Tyler Herro. He works
Tatum. He
works with Beal, and he works with Embiid. I don't know how much he's charging, but pay that man the money because he's very good at what he does. We did a thing with him with Jim Shark. Just watching him with kids, teaching them, oh, hey, don't lift your foot when you go on this drive. And, like, you saw all these kids, all of a sudden, like, it clicks. All of them looked so much better by the end of the camp.
He's been working with Tatum since the summer after his sophomore year. That's why Tatum came into the league doing league moves. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dude, he's awesome. He's awesome.
Yeah,
and,
Bill hooked that up, man. So that's
testament to his work ethic for for Tyler Herro. Anyway, all right, that's all I got. We'll be back, I believe. Are we doing this live again tomorrow night? No, yes, maybe.
John,
Probably.
hopefully.
Let's do.
I hope so.
I hope so.
All right, I'm Zach Schwartz. Thank you guys for tapping in. I don't know if you guys got anything you want to say on your way out.
I feel like people, if you don't know who we are at this point, then what the fuck are you watching? Like,
I'm just saying. I'm LeJethro Jenkins. So guys, okay, I'm gonna tell you my name.
we were only responsible. Last thing I want to close with: we are only responsible for this show. We do not know what goes on in other ecosystems. We are not responsible for other human beings' employment. So stop coming at us. We are peaceful humans.